DeMont's Big Bass.
Hey guys, DeMont coming back at you again from DeMont's Big Bass. I know it's been a while since I did a video. A lot of things crazy have been going on. My wife graduated college again. We moved again. Been trying to find a new electric boat because a lot of the lakes that's down here where I'm living now are electric only. But anyway, I've been experimenting with some reels and I ordered some more and I thought I'd do a video on them. So I got my tackle warehouse order in. Those of you guys who know that I used to be sponsored by Daiwa. Well, I stopped fishing for a little while, not by purpose, but kind of by necessity. And the person that I was going through retired, so now I went to a different person. This is the Kastking SpeedDemon Elite. I now have 8 of these. I just got 3 more. Hey, 1, 2, 3. These are all the 10.5 right hand models. One of my buddies asked me to do a video on this because there's a lot of kind of incorrect information out there about these. These are an aluminum frame reel. They're very durable. They have a 10-to-1 ball bearing. That means they got 10 regular bearings and 1 anti-reverse bearing. They do have bearings in the handles. The handles are very, very well done. They're a little short, but we'll get in that a little later on. This is what Kastking calls their LFTV, which stands for low friction tapered vortex. It's very similar to Shimano. I do like how they did the oval instead of just doing round on both ends. It does cast really good. And they did kind of do an externally adjustable centrifugal control. It's not the most refined, but it actually works very well. That just shows you about the aluminum frame. And here it is. I'm not going to get all that out for you. You guys have seen the other videos where they show you all the stuff in the box, the stickers and the line management thing. Here's the actual reel. It has nice red and black highlights to it. You can kind of see that little tapered vortex in there. Let me try to get it where you can see it here. There you go. As far as the functionality of the reel, the handles, like I said, are very nice. They don't have any give in them. Hope you can hear that the drag star clicks, but it's kind of low clicking. And I like that it kind of doesn't make a big gap between the reel and the drag star when you're reeling it, when you're cranking the drag down. The tension knob clicks. And of course your external adjustment clicks. What they call this the demon eye. Which, I mean, whatever. I do like that the handle side plate is connected. See, it swings loose when you let that go. And there's your brake adjusters. Down is engaged, up is not engaged. I kind of wish they were a little different color, but it's not hard to see. It's a half shaft design, which means it's a short shaft. Let's get into some particulars on it. See how much it weighs. Alright. Let's get everything turned on here. Let's get it in grams. Let's get it in ounces, first. Alright, so let's see. For an aluminum frame reel, this one weighs 6.7. On some other ones, they weigh about 6.5-ish. But 6.7 is still pretty good for an aluminum frame reel, especially for 120 bucks. Now, let's find out about the spool. This spool, let's get over to grams. Okay, grams for this spool. This is heavier than most Kastking spools. This is heavier than the original SpeedDemon Pro. It says it weighs 14.3. I mean, that's pretty heavy, but I mean, what I use this for is fine. I use this reel for all my pitching, punching, top waters, hollow body frogs, all that kind of nature. Anytime you need to pick up a ton of line really quick, this is the reel that I choose to do. I was using 8-to-1 ratios, but this reel with that 40, I think it does 42 or 46 inch per turn. That's very fast. I mean, I wouldn't recommend trying to work like crankbaits and stuff with this reel. I mean, I'm pretty sure some people have, but I mean, this I wouldn't say would be the best reel to do that with. This particular reel seems to be a little bit over greased. I can tell when I'm spinning the handle. And also when I try to open the side plate, it seems like it's grabbing the spool quite a bit. That's usually a good sign that the bearing has a lot of grease in it. Another thing I've been doing with these is actually changing the bearings, the spool bearing and the spool bearing and the side plate bearing. Changed them with the orange high spec bearings, ceramic bearings. It seems to make a pretty big difference, but the bearings they come with, as long as a lot of times I've noticed they come really heavily greased, especially this one and the one here. I always go in and just blow the grease out of them with a bottle of canned air. Some people soak them in aspartame, and I just blow all the grease out of them. Doing the aspartame seems to be a little bit too much. But all in all, for 120 bucks, if you want a fast reel, you can't beat this reel. It has like the line measure, whatever line pound test you have on it. It's not as usable as the one from Lew's, but it is usable. That's pretty much about all there is for like the SpeedDemon. Some people were talking about the line guide here makes them. What was that guy say on YouTube? Makes the reel smoother. No, it doesn't make the reel smoother. It makes your cast smoother. Yeah, it does do that. But I mean, it doesn't make the reel smoother. That's the bearings and the actual fit and function of the gears. This reel, just from reeling it, it has a very heavy kind of gear feeling, kind of almost like a Shimano. Not quite as smooth as a Shimano, but to get a reel of this quality from Shimano, you're going to pay $300. I would much rather spend $120. Alright, let me show you some other stuff I got in this box, just so I'm not missing anything. Alright, let's put this back together. I just ordered some odds and ends, some new things I've been doing. I'll never go back to mesh rod sleeves again. I don't know if any of you guys have had experience before, but these are neoprene sleeves. I've been using the 6th Sense one, and I got these Tackle Warehouse ones. They're like 10 bucks a sleeve. Once you go to neoprene, you'll never go back to a mesh sleeve, ever. Your rod eyes don't go, and your line eyes, whatever you want to call it, doesn't go through the mesh. The neoprene keeps them nice and tight. You don't have to worry about them getting hung up in there. They go in and out just as they're supposed to go. I mean, I've been doing, if you get in the BFS rods and reels, you need to have hook keepers on them. This is the best way to go. These Fuji Easy Keepers. I do know they make, AliExpress has their own, it's not Fuji, but it's basically the same principle. But that hook keeper is nowhere near as good as this one. I've tried to get several of them for my BFS rods that don't have hook keepers, and even for some other high-end rods that don't have hook keepers as well, and they just do not work. I mean, they don't work. And I've got several higher-end reels that, I mean, I even like put these on those. Like when you're basically like carrying them back and forth from back of the truck or whatever. I mean, if I have my boat, I usually don't have a neoprene cover on my reels. But I mean, usually when you do an order from Tackle Warehouse, they always give these to you for like $3 to $5, whatever. I go ahead and order like 3 or 4 of them, different colors. Like here's the camo, here's the black and red, or gray and red, I mean. And they also have black and red, which I think I have in here as well. No, they have gray and red. They have black and red as well. It's really good. Looks really good on the SpeedDemon Elite. Well, I got a few more videos I'm going to release here pretty soon. If you have any questions, please let me know down below. Like always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry it's taking me so long to do any more videos. Life's been kind of crazy. I mean, everybody's still trying to cope with the coronavirus, and it seems like it's getting worse. I'm not a political person. I don't really try to make my channel about political news. But when you have people making the coronavirus not what it is, and trying to make it a mockery of what it is, and then lots more people die because of it, and people don't wear masks because our leader have told them that masks don't do anything for them, I'm kind of looking for the change. I mean, I really don't think we had the best option of anything, but I think we had the better option of evil than we could have had with the other. But anyway, like I said, I'm not really political. It is what it is. If you have any questions about the Kastking SpeedDemon Elites, BFS reels, BFS rods, I've tried almost every one AliExpress offers. I've got a few interesting ones that are coming here pretty soon. I've also got two other BFS reels I'll be doing reviews on shortly. Trying to get things together for you so I can get stuff out. My brother-in-law has worked on doing an intro video for me. Just trying to get that together. Well, I look forward to talking to you on the next one. You have a great day.